First deck we're going to build is the cat combo. Those of you may or may not know. Say it ain't so. Whoa, whoa. The cat combo is when you use Felidar Guardian, which is a creature and cat, and Saheeli Rai, to generate an infinite amount of cats. I'm not the most familiar with this. Let's just get into the brewery. It'll be easier to talk about if you could see it. May have to delete a lot of decks today. Let's just start by deleting. All right. I'm going to try to put a designation on these decks to help me. I'm not quite sure how many character slots we get. Anyways, this is the card. And the reason why you don't see it in standard is because it is banned. This combo was strong enough that they had to ban an uncommon card. Let's see. And you can read it. When Felidar Guardian enters the battlefield, it may exile another target permanent you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. The problem with that line of text is every time you replay a Planeswalker, you get to reuse their ability. So this is Singleton. So somehow we have two. I guess we got two of every uncommon. So if you read Saheeli Rai, you see that her -2 was create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature you control, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. The token gains haste. Never mind. I figured it out now. Exile it all at the beginning of your end step. And that's a -2 effect, and she starts with 3. So the deal is you have Saheeli out, or you don't. Doesn't matter which order you play them in. You bounce it with Felidar Guardian. It comes back into play with 3. What's that called? What are Planeswalker points called? You know what they're called. Loyalty. You use 2. She goes to 1. You make another Felidar Guardian. Bounces Saheeli. But the important point here is this line right here that says the token gains haste. So you can make an infinite amount of hasty 1/4s. Well, guess what, folks? 1 times infinity is still infinity. So it doesn't really matter that this is a 1/4. Because we're going to have a million of them. Now, it'll be fun to see. Like, everyone's going to try this the second Singleton hits. And there's going to be YouTube videos. There's going to be the whole shebang. Yeah. Yeah. I agree. When I saw that 4-color, I thought Attune with Aether. And we're not doing that. We could do a bunch of Planeswalkers. So I want to do the cat combo. I want to do some kind of just energy, probably Teamer energy, maybe 4-color. And then I want to do a Super Friends. But maybe this just is Super Friends with a cat in it. Or maybe everything is Super Friends. And some have a cat in them. I've never played Commander, so those people would actually have better knowledge about how to build a deck like this. Why do we have black here? Let's try to stay Jeskai. I don't think we can go Bullmat Courier. I love calling Torrential Gearhulk a expensive Snapcaster Mage, and that's what it is, but Snapcaster Mage makes that Jeskai deck run, and Torrential Gearhulk will not cut it. I mean, you need 4 Snapcaster Mages. Not to mention Lightning Bolt's a pretty good card. There's just no way to do we're gonna do something. We might play Jeskai Control, but it will not feel like Modern. Rowdy Crew is probably terrible in Singleton. I got no idea what to build, Lona. What are you trying to build? I got these 3 ideas. I'm sure they'll be fine, but I certainly don't know how to break Singleton. Speaking of fun cards, you know what? I think I should be playing this card in my Storm deck. I mean, I could just reveal an Ornithopter for 4. Yeah, maybe not. Still, that card's awesome. Glory B. I don't think Jaya makes the cut. That's one of those stupid cards. Siege Gang. You got no interest? Jesus, man. Thelona, are you really just you're just a standard grinder? I know you're not a fan of draft. Don't like Singleton. I see you watching the Magic stream, so you have more interest outside of standard. I mean, we might play these bogus Chandras. Form of the Dynasty. Shivan Dragon? Shivan Dragon hype? I don't know. We're putting in a lot of crappy cards. We're already at 56 cards. Well. What about the Fury? Yeah. I think we'll take one since we're in the colors anyway. Are you stupid, people? Come on. Of course the Fury goes in the deck. Fair enough, Thelona. Not sure we're going to run enough. Like in an all Planeswalker deck, I could see this being pretty sweet. I feel like one of the problems with Singleton is the dual lands are going to be pretty important. I might have one. No, I'm sure I don't have one of every kind. So it's just like, oh, I don't want a Johnny. I feel like I'm going to be a little worse than anybody who has all the dual lands. Joda? Nope. You could try to make a Joda deck. Anyway. So I've really seen, out of rares and mythics, I've seen no way to fetch this up. I mean, do we go black? Black has all the freaking tutors. We could be like Grixis and just splash white. I know we have a ton of white right now, but I mean, we need a white source once. Maybe that's what we need. We need tutors. Razakast right. Masterminds acquisition. Just play straight Grixis control with some kind of treasure. Or an Aether Hub, for God's sakes, is all we need. I think I like that. I think I like Grixis tutor control with hubs. Or maybe, I don't know. We'll find some way to make an Evolving Wilds. Couple of dual lands with white. Let's do that. Oh, I just still don't want to get rid of the Felidar Guardian. Sorry about the outburst. This is Arena at night, people. Arena after dark. Few more outbursts. You know what I need more of? Are these wild cards. I will trade in 10 of these for 10 of these. Think about that trade. Alright, we're playing Grixis Control, Saheeli Rai, Felidar, Cub. Let's go. Easy peasy. Now I actually have a direction, which is important. Oh, Teferi? Alright. We'll keep we'll keep one more white for Teferi. Cuz. Frickin' cuz. Is this really all the cards? What is going on with this filter? Grixis. Thank you. That's a bug, by the way. Is it still there? I think it's because I took her out last or something. But sometimes there's just a random card that's not supposed to be in the filters that's in there. Anyway, I'm all confused here. Oh, I see. Because the merchant's dockhand. This is another, I would say, bug. This should be in the artifact category. But because you need blue to activate it, it shows up in the blue. And that works the same with all the implements. Optus. Oh, can we play both ops? We can't, right? Am I cheating? Thelona, is this cheating? Color identity. Did you read that somewhere? Or, like, is it possible? Because you've never played Singleton in Arena. I've never played Singleton in Arena. Just because they say that, like if these cards have different IDs, that might be all the program checks. Do we like Aether Meltdown is great. I don't think we should play on Summon. I think we can do better. Curio Vendor. This card is vanilla as fuck. Right. Wow. I haven't played like blue control for a while. There's a lot of hosers in this deck. Trickster? I don't think Trickster is going to make the cut because of the mana cost. I like this negate better. Will they fix it, Thelona? You know how long some of these bugs have been sitting around? A long freaking time. Oh, there's 2 searches. I don't mean to cheat, but I do mean to check the game to make sure that if it's cheatable, people are aware. But I put in bug reports in like the past month. Not a single thing has made it to the update. To the bug list. I don't know what they're doing. I made a complaint 9 days ago, never got any response except for the initial automatic response. I don't know. I'm worried sets are coming too fast. That's true, Thelona. I feel like sets are coming too fast for them, and they're too worried about making the cards work. Admiral's Order, a second cancel. Kind of really wins seems like a bit much. This deck is terrible. This deck is mean and terrible. Divination, perhaps? I was thinking about trying to make like a 4 or 5 color cycling. Jace, perhaps? I mean, it seems like we'll have a lot of options for removal and counter spells and stuff in Grixis. Trophy Mage. This is a good tutor if you need tutorable 3 artifacts. Pay 3 artifacts. Working our way through. See this? I don't think this should be here. Glimmer most assuredly goes in. Illumination goes in. Like maybe we need stuff like this. Maybe we need a bunch of cantrips. This cantrip is actually super duper expensive. Yeah. It's just because Control has a ton of tools in these sets overall. And Control's already spread wide, unlike a mono red deck, which is... We could try to make a mono red deck. See what that looks like in Singleton. Anyways, if you're new here or just coming in, Mirari Conjecture sounds great. Tonight we're just gonna brew Singleton. I'm not sure I'm gonna run a single deck. If the deck, for example, this deck has Felidar Guardian, so I can't even run it. But if there's a deck we make that's legal, I'll probably try to run it one time just to see what happens. We're at 65 cards already. And we don't even have like Fatal Push and... Did we have Syncopate in there? Syncopate for frickin' sure. This deck is mean and terrible. think we're going to have too many big creatures here. Oh boy, that auto-scrolling sure makes it hard to actually scroll. There's no way Trickster's making the cut. Or Marauder. Champion will make the cut. Champion just seems like a great card in Singleton. Supreme Will seems great for us. Probably will end up cutting Nezahal. Yeah, red deck wins will probably be fine. Like, if people are really... Like, everybody's land could be so bad that... red deck wins just... jams it up. But now I do think there's a lot of tools for control. Like, just the amount of counter spells. So you can't run 4 disallows, but you can run a disallow, a cancel, and an Admiral's Order. I mean, I'm worried that it's just going to be a completely control meta. So I think there's a chance for maybe the freebooter makes a cut. Some people might think that's stupid. Moment of Craving. Like, Walk the Plank is pretty good. It's double black, so probably not. We should really think about our casting costs and try to be as sparse as possible. Try to avoid any double colors if we can. I don't think Bonus Hunger makes the cut. Man, that card was almost good, huh? Bone Picker. Retort. Yeah. I like Gonti. I just said we weren't doing double whatever, but... Okay, Our Glory actually will never have a payoff in Singleton, but still just an extra Vraska's Contempt might be worth it. Also, because the casting cost is a single black. Did I miss Razakast right already? Or is that like 5 with man, black really makes you pay to play black, doesn't it? Every good black card I want to put in is double black. Why are they so selfish? It's easily the most selfish color. Planeswalker, of course, double black. Did I miss, do we have Diabolic Tutor? Yeah, Thelona. It's true. It's true, but then, like, every time I look at it again, you know, it just always slaps me in the face again. Look at this. Every great card is double black. And then, of course, there's Lich's Mastery. Should we splash for this? I wonder if things like this are very good. It's a bunch of cyclers. So then I should probably be blue-white. I think we just play control with a few tutors. And then they need to have an answer exactly or die. We're at 75 freaking cards already. See, GPG is almost a thing. Eh. You get Trophy Mage, you get Gate to the Afterlife, and you get GPG. Yeah. I always want GPG to be a thing. Sadly, it's not always a thing. I don't know how much energy we have, but Harness Lightning can be great. Boop, boop, boop. I guess we're gonna play Wizards Fire or whatever, or Fight with Fire is pretty good. Chain Whirler does not make the cut. Either does Glorious End. Are you talking about the animations? We could play for Rastodon. It is not banned in Singleton. But I think red is just for burn, right? And of course, Saheeli. Boy, it seems like hand filtering is what this is all about, isn't it? And I'm not just saying for this combo deck. I'm just saying in general in Singleton, like cards like Champion of Wits. I mean, I would think any deck that touches blue is playing Champion of Wits. In heaven. I missed the Wizard's Retort. Or Wizard's Lightning. Is it really that simple? Ooh, I missed Lightning Strike. Alright, 80 cards. Boy, it's easy to build a freaking... I might have to play 26 lands here. Alright, Nezza Hall, gone. Kamasuga gone. Cruel Reality, gone. Are there any more tutor abilities I'm missing, chat? Why is Lily Last Hope so good? Man, I remember ultimating her, though, just so many times. Like, if you got her down turn 3 on the play and could defend her, that game was just rip. I think Jace is greedy. Alright. I'll test the opt in my own time, but to make this the perfect deck right now. Siren Storm Tamer gone. I think we leave Baral. Hieroglyphic Illumination would be good. We got that. Anything with cycling seems good. That's what I'm saying about the dual lands. Like, we could be playing 2 cyclers, but I don't think I have them. So maybe Countervailing Winds is better than I thought. I don't think... yeah, Dark Intimations is good. It is fun. And we can get back Saheeli, which is actually super useful. Hollow One Hype? Let's check this curve. This curve is not terrible at all. Not at all. 16 cuts, though. This deck is far from done. All right. Pull's not really a 2-drop. By the way, you can just move him around like this. I don't know if you knew that. Oh, I think I lost it somehow now. You can put it whenever stack you like. I don't think we're working with enough energy here. Like, Syncopate should definitely not be a 1-drop. We can cut. We got to make a lot of cuts. So yeah, let's just cut. Strategic planning might be okay for us. Cards that help us dig deeper are better. Phoenix, Chube, Gonti, just cut all that. We're in this for one thing and one thing alone, people. I wish we had Oath of the Gatewatch. We don't have Oath of Gatewatch. Yeah, Zarval, I feel you. Grixis control is good. But I'm not sure if you read the title or not. But tonight we're brewing Singleton, so please do not copy this as a Grixis control deck. This is most assuredly a Singleton deck. Do we have too many 5-drops? Yes. Baral's Expertise can go. Confiscation Coup can go. The rest of these are pretty good, unless we're just not doing double black. But we have to, right? Mastermind's Acquisition. Razakast, right? We gotta play black. We should probably be cutting red. Which means Chandra can bite it. Our can bite it. But then we don't have sweepers. Then we have to go back and put in Yahini's Expertise or something. It sucks, Thelona. It absolutely sucks. Like, I only have the dual lands for blue-white. That's the only complete set I have. And I spent $100 on this game. And I have 8 complete dual lands. Like, I got a bunch of random crap, but none of it makes the deck. Like, I feel like if they just gave us that, this game would be 100 tons better. Instead of the Heart of Kirans and Spires of Industry and Chandras, just give us all the dual lands. Take them out of the packs. They know they can take things out of packs. They're not putting Felidar Guardians in packs. Take all the dual lands out, drop them all on us. And let us collect cards that way. Because land is it's the biggest problem with this game. It's the reason the board state is hard to visualize on the screen. It's the reason, like, turns take a long time. And I'm not saying cut land. But Hearthstone and Eternal, when they made their games, made the right call by streamlining the mana base for a digital game. So let's streamline the frickin' pocketbook for these and just give us the frickin' lands and then let us build decks. Yeah, I mean, that'll appease me, Thelona. But they're also so hard to spend your rares on. That's why I'd much rather they just give them to me. Like, instead of giving me 20 rare wild cards, just give me the 20 dual lands so I can't have the choice to spend a rare wild card on something. Zarvault Singleton is in quick constructed format in 2 days. Over here at the temple, we are prepping. Sensor certainly stays. This, this deck has like 3 win conditions, one of which requires 2 cards. Control's so stupid. Yeah, see, I still don't quite get Commander or Brawl. Like, I don't. Every turn you get to use your Commander's ability, then, like, how was Brawl that good in Brawl? I don't. He's a creature on the board, too. I never quite understood Brawl. Harness Lightning's gone. Fight with Fire's kind of a win con. Like, we do have the Mirari Conjecture plus Blink of an Eye. Let's keep with Fight with Fire. I like win cons. Loot like crazy. Uh-huh. So this is basically what we're making. We're making the Brawl deck, but we're splashing for Saheeli combo. Seems fine. What's the best way to dig up a 4-drop creature? Or a cat, or a beast. There's no way to dig up any of that specifically. Yeah, I know. I was thinking of things like Vizier the Menagerie. Like, it's not even creature fetch, but it certainly can get you going. Mono green seems like it could be decent. There's always a lot of green cards I want to put in. Maybe we should just start like assembly lining these right here, Fuss. Speaking of which, we aren't even in the brewery. Sorry, folks. Welcome to the brewery. Thanks for coming out. Is divination not going to make the cut? Come on over, man. Things are good. All right. Let's see how many cards we're at. 5. We realistically have to play at least 26 lands here, so we need 7 cuts. I like the cycling Countervailing Winds. I think we should probably lose Magma Spray. Magma Spray deals with a lot. I don't want to lose any card draw at all. I think Opt would be the best thing to cast. Wizard's Lightning can go. We don't have too much card draw. What do we need double blue for? A ton of crap? So we need double blue and double black, but not much red. Maybe we could cut Lightning Strike. Or Fight with Fire, though it was my other win con. We could just annoy him to death. That's a win con, right? It's been used by many a skilled Magic player throughout their lives. I'm not getting rid of Fight with Fire, so let's cut Lightning Strike. God, how many more cuts do we have to make? 5? Alright, Our Glory gone. Lily? Gone. Actually, Lily can get back Guardian, huh? Gotta keep Lily. Lily can not only get her back, but can actually find her in a way. What is wrong? You're back in, Lily. You made the cut. Conjecture seems great. I think we gotta cut the Magma Spray, Meltdown. I want to cut the Divination, but we actually don't have too much card draw. Normally, I'm used to much more card draw. In a, control deck. You said it, Delona. I didn't. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm thinking negate. We don't actually want to cycle Razakats, right? We want this card. We need this card. It should be the Fight with Fire, but I'm just not going to do it, people. I'm just not. So, find something else to do with your time. We need Supreme Will. I mean, every card is going to be good, right? There could be a more creatureless deck, and that's really sad and frightening at the same time. Like, not just for Felidar combo, but just in general. It's just it's always seemed to me like it's way easier to just put together a bunch of counter magic and kill spells than a coherent, like, attacking team of creatures. Now, if Smuggler's Copter was legal, we could be talking about a coherent team of hope we draw a Smuggler's Copter. 2 more cuts. Eldest Reborn also gets back Saheeli. I think this top end is really good, and I'm all about it. So I don't want to really change any of these 8 cards. Maybe a Conjecture. Maybe this is the problem. P.S. We don't even have Scarab God in here. He's got to go in. Card's too good. All right, Conjecture's out. No, Conjecture can get back the one of these. This thing. We tutor up one piece, we Conjecture, we tutor up another. Everything but Smuggler's Copter is legal. You can see here on Felidar Guardian where it says banned in standard. If you go to Smuggler's Copter, banned in standard and Singleton. So if you're unsure, just hover over the card and it will tell you what formats it's banned in. Did we? I don't think I ever saw CGB play a deck without Copter in duels. And of course that's a lie. He played some heinous control decks. But any deck that had like one creature in there, Copter was there. And I don't mean to pick on CGB. I was no different. Like anytime I've made a creature deck without copter, people are like, why is there no copter in it? Yeah, people were prepped too. And we didn't even have a braid, which is a great spell. I'm still making 2 cuts, people. I added 1. I'm making 3 cuts. This is terrible. I hate this game. Negate is gone. I'm a little worried about cast down. There could be a lot of legendary. Like a historic Singleton deck seems great. And in fact, that's kind of the next deck I want to make. But the value is too strong. I think we have to play that card. Okay. This can. Nope. Nope. These all have to stay. These all have to stay. Cancel. Gone. We don't need as many counter spells when you play Grixis because you got black and red for removal. Are we talking about unbanning Smuggler's Copter? Is that what we're starting to, is that the movement we're going for? Because that's not going to happen. I mean, I understand your feelings and I think it's fine. But as far as Wizards policy goes, they're not unbanning Smuggler's Copter in Standard. And Arena is not going to do anything Standard isn't doing. Answers are everywhere, but they have to be instant speed, Thelona. Kind of. Most of them. Everything you mentioned was instant speed. Pull from Tomorrow's gone. This is why I wanted to dedicate a whole night to making Singleton Brews, because as Thelona said, he would stare at a wall for 2 hours. It is very hard for me to make these final cuts in a Singleton deck. Oh, we did it. We did it. We did it. I don't like doing lands in that view, that's for sure. And Evolving Wilds, fine. Field of Ruin, fine. I don't think I want Scavenger Grounds. I mean, we really want the good duels. Hub, we certainly want. I wonder if Cascading Cataracts is good enough. I don't think so. I wonder if Memorial to Folly is good enough. Maybe we'll want to splash white every possible thing we have. Oh my god, thank god I rare drafted that Drowned Catacomb. It's exactly the amount we can use, and it's super necessary. We don't want any of the fast lands. These cycle lands are absolutely fabulous. I wish I had more. We don't want any fast lands with white, but I'll take fast lands in the major colors. Hoping to avoid using tapped lands, but we're going to have to see how it works out. Ugh. Land's so bad. Canyon Slaw we don't have. I should probably buy it. It goes in that black-red deck that I should probably be playing anyway. Fetid Pools we don't... Oh, man, this game sucks! Give me some frickin' lands! And the draft is what? Double hour and one Amonkhet pack? So, like, these are even rarer because we can only get them in 1 of 3, or am I wrong? Is it Amonkhet? I think it's Amonkhet hour, right? Still, though. Brutal. I don't think we need to do Painted Bluffs. I don't think we need to go that far. We could just try to... Well, maybe we should. I do like the art. I just feel like the cycling lands would be great. Well, this is clearly not all the cycling lands. Where's the white-blue one that I already have in here? Why didn't this come up? Oh, because I have them all. How many wild cards do I have? 3? Oh, feels terrible, man. Whatever. Let's just play it like this. So there's 2 cycling lands I'd like to have. That's about all we're missing. How many white sources do we have? I think we could have 1 plains, that's fine. 1 mountain is probably pretty good. I think we have too many white sources. Cut the red white source. Where's that? Feel the Ruin is like another Evolving Wilds. It can fetch us up stuff, so that's pretty sweet. I wish we could run this deck. Alright guys, this is it. Singleton cat combo. Brewed right here tonight at the temple. Thanks for coming. Thanks for helping me with it. Thelona pointing out very early on that Tecatli Honor Guard was a terrible choice. Appreciate that. Seems fine. It's Grixis control. With the win con, we have 2 ways to fetch it up. We have Mastermind's Acquisition and Razakast Right. We have a way to get some of those fetches back. We have a way to get Planeswalkers out of the library, out of the graveyard. We have a way to get creatures out of the graveyard. We have another way to get creatures or Planeswalkers out of the graveyard. So we're not dead when we first die, as long as things don't get exiled. We got Search. We need Bloodfast in here. One more cut. Summary over. Maybe Blink doesn't make the cut. I do want to keep that a braid. We should cut one of these, but they're just too good for us. They're too useful. So we need to cut a 2-drop or a 3-drop. Should probably cut this, but the cycling really makes me not want to cut it. Should we cut this? I don't think so. Cut the divination. Let's get lucky, folks. Yeah, not much else to say. Sorry we got sidetracked there. We got the Guardian Sealy combo. We got card draw. We cut some here. But we do have a bit of cycling. A couple cantrips. Seems good. Save. Done. Okay. Cat combo, there it is. All right. Let's try to do something easier. Let's